Hiya squishers, and welcome back to my squishy space under the stairs, where I am going to show you all of the stuff, minus one thing, minus two things, the stuff that I have been whipping up since we last spoke, because oh my gosh, it's been like a month already. Like, where does that time go? Well, welcome to the new year. I feel like a new Kate, and today I am hot off the fields, and it was very cold, but I'm straight from the fields under the stairs to bring to you my stuff, because oh my gosh, if I don't talk to you now, by the time I see you next time, which could be in a few days or a week, I'll have other things I would have made, and this will make no sense. So let's rewind and start from the beginning, because I am wearing the thing that I started making when we spoke last. Yay! This took me 10 minutes to find, like, for real. Like, I don't know what's happened. I've organized everything, found everything, and I lost the two things that I desperately wanted to show you. So this is the one that I'm wearing today, and this has all the ends. I have not nipped and finished because I couldn't wait. I put it on straight away and I have not stopped wearing it, which is why I couldn't find it. It's not in my usual squish stash places. It was upstairs on my shelf, ready to be worn, which is quite a telling tale, really. Because immediately after finish this one, it's not what I was expecting, because I said to you to begin with I'd be doing sleeves. Well, I didn't do sleeves. I did something totally different. I got into the idea that actually right now what my life needs is a throwover. Something throwover when I need to be warm, because I've got layers and jumpers and t-shirts, but sometimes my arms don't need extra layers, especially when I'm chucking a jacket on the top to go and get the kids from school. So I thought I need a throw over. So this is a super simple tube to top, just like this, top. And I knit another one immediately afterwards. Like, I could not wait. I took this off the needles and I was like, woo! Started a new one, which is the grey version you've seen on my Insta page. I will fetch it next time because it's strangely, oh, let's have a drink. Oh, it's late on a Sunday. Oh my gosh, I've got something to show you that I found. But this, I literally got to the bit where I was going to put the sleeves on. This is a one-piece knit, and so is the other one. But this is 200 stitches, and I kept the stitch count, but I reduced the needle size to show you the difference that a gauge makes. What a difference a gauge makes. Just changing up your needle sizes does wondrous things for your knitting. Like, you haven't got to learn new techniques. You can just change needle size and have a whole new basket of things to choose from. So I was starting off with a tube to top idea that actually didn't travel too far. And this is what I ended up with. And from here, I decidedly, that sleeves aren't always the way. And I don't need extra tubes. And I just couldn't wait, essentially. So this is something that delights me on levels that other jumpers don't, because I have worn this non-stop. And the colours, I really like them. That was part of the plan too. Like, am I going to be able to choose colours? Which colours did I choose? It was like colours like this. So I'll bundle them up, pop them in a shop, the kit with the top. These kind of colours. I was like, this is the kind of colours I'd wear in a day, because I wear jeans or dungarees actually all of the time. So I need to have something that I can stick in my dungarees. And currently they are matching my glittery, fleecy black trousers. So I am just like, oh. So since I don't have the other one to show you, I might as well show you all the other stuff I've been knitting, because I have just had like, since I made the tops, everything just took off in terms of knitting. I created that space, and that space, I just squeezed the juice right out of it, and I got a lot of knitting. So let's talk. Let's talk about the Swip Swap Scrappy Scarf, because let's face it, like, I have non-stop knit these things, and these are the new, this pattern is available in the shop to download for free right now. The other pieces to go with it, because there's a set of them, will follow afterwards, but this is the one I chose to upload first because it's the most simplest way to knit a tube, and the colors are just the thing that makes it just look. So if you want to try the simplest pattern I've got in this type of pattern, the Swip Swap, go and download the free pattern now. It's on the website under the pattern section. And it's like a scarf that you knit until you're done. And the ends, you can just decide where you want to do. And there are a couple of little videos on my Instagram and on YouTube to show you some of my knit techniques, because everyone does it differently. We all have different ways of knitting. And sometimes you don't really notice that until somebody shows you how they knit. And I've gone through lots of trials and tribulations with my knitting over the years, because I've been trying to break through the bit where I'm like, I want to get here, but I don't know how. Like, I want to colour knit, but I can't stand my yarn twisting together and tangling up and going everywhere. So I've got some little videos to show you how I knit. And also it's about the colour, because this type of pattern is amazeballs for scrappy yarn, which I have oodles of as well, because let's face it, I run a yarn shop. If you didn't know, I run a yarn shop. I'm Kate Slean, I dye yarn, and I'm obsessed with knitting and yarn and colours. So that's why we're chatting about patterns right now. And the other one I've got in this version is this one right here. And these are lifesavers right now, because I have got a basket of swip swaps. Why? Because I got a basket of swip swaps. I have a basket of whips, which are scrappy whips. Then I have a basket of other things, and I have a huge basket of scrappies. And that's just what's next to me by the chair. But I'm trying to keep it organised. I use 100-gram yarn holder. These will be available soon too. I'll get my act together, I will. These will be available soon on the website, but I've used a black contrast in the background. So this is coal, and I have just grabbed scrappies and just picked them up. And because you don't use two colours at the same time, this one's a bit easier if you want to see where your colours are, because let's face it, if you're a late night knitter like me, you are going to go cross-eyed at any type of knitting at some point. Well, which is great. That's not great. Which is great, because my mum did like, yes, just going to gently hook it up. Look what my mum got me for Squishmas. I was even saying to John a few nights before Christmas, the one thing I actually think I could do with is one of them lighty things that go around your neck, so that in the dark when I'm knitting, I don't have to be like, ooh, put a light on. So if you colour work, sometimes you need your eyeballs, but this pattern is so simple that after you just literally work out the first bit, you're going to be away with it. You're not even going to need the pattern, and forevermore you'll know how to swip swap, and you'll swip swap everything, which is where I'm taking you next. Swip swap everything. Swip swap a squishy dot blanket. Just the fun doesn't stop. Look at that. I was thinking, oh, I could stop and make it a cushion. Then I was like, no, I'm having too much fun. And also this gets bigger every round, so you have more time to do the colours. So this is the other thing that's on my needles, the swip swap squishy dot blanket shawl, because it's quite a nice dense texture without being too thick for a blanket, too thin for a shawl. So this is going to be open to interpretation, because I'm pretty sure I might throw this around my shoulders. But this is another pattern that I'm busy knitting away at, because every little stitch counts, and sometimes I can only do a few. Like now we're all back. I don't have as much knit time as I had at Squishmas, but that's okay, because I made it count. Set me up for at least a couple of months. So you're going to see me swip swapping the night away. And because I'm swip swapping, I've got lots of scrappies in the shop, so that if you're grabbing a pattern, you're going to be like, yay! These are from, oh, I've got a bag. These are from my 200-gram scrappy bag bundles. Look at that. These are pretty much the colours you're getting in them, because I've done a big run of them. There's loads of varieties, so that you don't have to think about what colour you're doing. And this one, look at that. Oh, and I'm intrigued. I keep bag of all the new ones myself. This one's never been in the shop. There's some lovely ones that have come from Pick and Mixes, and this one's not in the shop. There's some new ones, some different ones. Look at this. This was when I was doing, I think this was the Little Mermaid, and this has got like a stripy effect. As you can see, I am having an awful lot of fun. So what have I been doing in a field today, you might be asking, if I'm having so much fun knitting? Well, the truth is, I gotta get outside for some fresh air and hunt for treasure. And treasure I did find today. So I went out with a group of friends where obviously we are all wandering around with metal detectors. It's quite funny, actually. I have thought about taking a photograph. We're all wandering around with headphones on, and there's a beep, 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 beep. And I thought I had nothing today. Everyone else found some stuff, and I was like, it's okay. I've got coins and buttons and things, and I found another ox shoe, which I'm excited about. But it wasn't until I got back to the car that I realised that I found a treasure too. Look what I found. It's a bit beaten up, but this is a horseshoe brooch. And it's in sterling silver, so I was really surprised to find this in my scrap bag. So I'm going to have a little go at fixing this up. So squishes. I've had a bit of a week, a bit of a month. It's been a bit of a roller coaster getting back in, but I need a good coffee because the night has not ended. I've had a lot of fun getting stuck back into the squish, and by the next time you see me, I'd have found the other jumper version. I shall be popping some instructions on how to do your very own tube to top very soon. I'll put little how-to stage by stage, choose your options, make it your best top ever. And I'll let you know, join up to Squishmail if you want to know when these patterns are out first. These other ones will be released really soon. I'm getting myself together, don't worry. Otherwise, I'll be onto something totally different. And you'll be saying to me, where's the swip swap stuff? And I'll be like, oh, I'm onto jumpers and cardigans. So let's take it week by week. Join Squishmail for more swip swap patterns. Oh, I'm excited about my find. And also, where is that top? Seriously, it's baffling me. Well, anyway, squishers, I'm going to go and have a look for that because it's just going to bug me until I find it. And I will see you super soon. Have a wonderful week. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And don't forget, if you have not had a chance to craft, it's okay. Because I'm not going to get much of a chance this week. So save it up. Think about it. And just like that, when you get your time, just like me, like I'm not saying, it will happen. And then every stitch counts. And it's true. It's amazing how much time these represent. And I used to think to myself, before I realised that time was something I have a bit more control over, I used to think, I've never got enough time. And then I looked at how many things I'd knit, and I was like, but that's time. This is time I'm spending on myself. This is for me. Because I'm not giving these away. These are staying here. Staying here. Knits for life. Knitting for life. And squish for life. I'll see you soon, squishers. Bye!